Hello, hello, all you rotten scoundrels. How is everyone tonight? I am Edward O'Mara. This is all right, we're back. That was amazing. That was the quickest that camera has ever crapped out on us. That is amazingly fantastic. It works all of yesterday for Erica. And then as soon as I try to get it to work today, it craps out on me immediately. That is amazing. Just my fucking luck. Just my fucking luck. All right, there we go. We're back now. I switched over to Google. It is amazing that worked all night for Erica last night, and then as soon as I try to do it now, it completely goes to hell. What are you going to do? What are they going to do? StreamYard hates me. StreamYard absolutely hates me, apparently. So that sucks. But what are you going to do? All right, so glad to be here. Glad to be here for the second round of Swillmageddon. Swillmageddon. So Swillmageddon, Gustum et Vomite, is our competition to see who can make the worst whiskey blend. We had some really bad stuff last time. If you haven't seen last week's edition, go check it out. It was terrible. It was really bad. Our winners for last week were Kira's Mageddon on My Nerves. That's from David Collins over at Shelf Turds. Make sure to go subscribe and say hello to the Shelf Turds. I believe they're in the chat right now. There they are. Look at that. So Shelf Turds, David and Kira. Make sure to go pay them a visit. Great people. Love them. And then Jay from Bourbon and a Baby. Jay from Bourbon and a Baby sent us one. So that's awesome as well. And so those two were the worst of the worst from last week. So this week, we've got another round of contenders to see if they can move on to the finals. Let's see who all is in here. Bourbon and a Baby, just talking about you. That's awesome. Jason Busey is here. Sir Tannen. Yeah, the camera. I'm going to try this one more time. You guys want to try an experiment real quick? Let's see if we can get this good camera to work. Erica got it to work all day yesterday, but as soon as I try to use it, it craps out on me. It's like it hates me or something, you guys. I don't know why. It absolutely despises me. Let's see if we can get this thing to work. All right. That's looking pretty good. That's looking decent. Okay, it's not crapping out. It's not going to hell, I think. All right, let's try it. I've got the backup ready just in case, but yes, this is the good camera, so hopefully this will work. Sawyer fan is here. I believe he's got an entry as well tonight. Choppy. It's choppy. All right, we're just going to use the less nice cam and it'll work. Because I don't do choppy. I want to look smooth. I want to look nice and smooth tonight. All right. Kilco's here. Yeah, the good camera. It's the better looking camera. It's not the camera that apparently works ever. Camlink. I'm using Camlink, the Camlink 4K, and apparently it does not like StreamYard. Apparently, if I'm going to use that camera, I have to use OBS. I don't know why. It just does not work with StreamYard. I don't know why. Whatever. We're running with this one. So as a bonus for tonight, my man Jason Busey sent me something from over on Facebook. If you're not following us on Facebook, go to Facebook/The Rockout Review because we put stuff up there. And he sent me a little something that he thought was right up my alley, which is this. Well, he sent me this picture. He didn't send me the actual thing. Campbell's Chunky IPA. This looks really disgusting. This looks terrible. But here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. For $250 in Super Chats tonight, $250 tonight, Jason Busey suggested I should make my own version. So we've got our chunky New England clam chowder. We've got our triple IPA, 10.8% alcohol, nice and strong, $250 in Super Chats in the evening. I'll make a little chunky IPA. And I'm put the low. This will be a reminder. Might be a little small on mobile, but that'll work. Yes, it is nasty. Black Fly's in. Don Nishida's in. Kira Collins, Shelf Turds. Run Rev Collins. Good to see you, buddy. James Britcher's in. Excuse me. I think I saw Cheech. Cheech was in, I thought. I didn't see it. The good camera, well, looking good was laggy. Okay, we're just going to stick with the webcam. Apparently, StreamYard does not like to work with the fancy mirrorless cam. Whatever. Sugar Kitty's here. God, it's good to see all of you. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it so much. Cheech, there he is. Cheech Ardolino coming in with $5 right off the bat. Jason Busey coming in with another 50. All right, can I lean on Steve A to keep track of that for me? Steve, we're doing it for the crack. We're doing it for the crack, buddy, and for the Super Chats. All right. Now that we're done with that, we can get into the most important part of the stream, which is your weekly reminder that Jim Murray is a dumb, creepy douchebag. All right. No, but seriously, let's talk about tonight's contenders. Who will be the champion? All right. So first of all, coming in is Sawyer Shitty Swill. I believe this is from my good buddy Sawyer fan. I believe, if I remember correctly. Here we go. So yes, I should let everyone know I don't know what's in these. I don't know what went into the blend. The only rules were at least 3 whiskeys. Flavored whiskeys were all right. No whiskey liqueurs. So that's number 1. Sawyer Shitty Swill. Number 2. This one's fun. Tennessee Funk 90. If I'm going to do this with a triple IPA. All right, I'll have to keep track of it myself, I guess. Yes, we're doing clam chowder. We're doing hazy IPA chowder. Yes, but this is Patrick Fulmer, 45% alcohol, Tennessee Funk. The fun thing with this one is that it has to be 100% Tennessee products. So I have no idea what's in here, but we know it's from Tennessee. So could we get some flavored Jameson in here? Some Dickel? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Maybe some of those really bad Dickel products that we're not gonna mention here. Then Our third contender is Nasty Van Stinkle. This is from DC. If this was a competition for the best name and logo, this would win. Honestly, right off the bat, this is fantastic. I love this logo. I love the name. It says shitters full on it. Nasty Van Stinkle, shitters full. I love this so much. Unfortunately, it's not a competition for the logo. It is a competition for what's inside the bottle. But brownie points, man. Brownie points for this. This is amazing. Then we have the Tipsy Nipple. This is from Brandon Knight. I think I saw him in the chat somewhere. So Brandon Knight, this is awesome. Thank you for sending this in. The Tipsy Nipple is the name of my my titty bar. So it's not a real thing. But if I did own a titty bar, the Tipsy Nipple would be its name. Also, it'd make a good lesbian bar. Be a great name for a lesbian bar. Either way, you can't go wrong. Whichever you want to open. Then we have Shelf Turd's second entry. So David from Shelf Turds had his own entry. Kira from Shelf Turds had her own entry. This is Dreams of Kira Part 2. So this is Kira's entry. I'm excited for this because David's entry was actually really bad. It was beaten out, I think, for now, by Bourbon and a Babies. I don't know. We'll see if I think that when we get to the finals. But yeah, if this one was anything like David's, this will be awful. James Bridges coming in with another $5. I think we're up to 60 now. I think we're up to 60. So, all right. Thank you, Mr. Britcher. And then finally, we have Blandings International Blended Whiskey, approximately 40% alcohol by Food Quig. Food Quig. Good guy. Everybody loves Food Quig. Thank you, Mr. Quig, for sending this in. Unfortunately, I guess I must have thrown away the list of whatever was in here when I opened the packaging. Luckily, he sent that to me today. So if it gets eliminated, we'll know what is in here. Sugar Kitty says Tipsy Nips is the worst place you ever want to go for a piercing. That's another good one. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this exactly how we did the first round. We are going to go down the line. Patrick Fulmer, this is not a bribe. Thank you so much, Patrick. That's awesome. Yep, $67. Thank you, Mark Owens on. Thank you. $67, $250, and I'll drink that stuff. All right, but I'm going to drink it at the end. I'm going to drink the triple IPA messed up clam chowder drink at the end, so I don't completely mess my palate up for this wonderful portion. These excellent beverages that I'm going to be drinking now. But yeah, so we're going to do this exact same way we did round one. We're going to drink down the line. So we'll start over on this side, finish over on this side. And then once we're done with that, we're going to go back and compare them. So we're going to drink down, get first impressions down the line. Then we're going to come back. We're going to do bits and pieces, compare them, come back, check them out again. Because order makes a difference. So we don't want to have them in just one order. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to tell which is actually the worst. Right? Right. Jason Coates says, the smorgasbord of excellence. The finest whiskey tasting anyone has ever created. All right, let's start with Quigs. So this is Blandings Blended Whiskey. Just take a little bit off the top here. Quig actually came up with a very good way to package this. He sent this in an old glasses wipes container. It actually fits the bottle perfectly, the little box. I thought that was very creative. All right, let's check this out. All right. First impressions, this smells like really young grain whiskey. Like really young Scotch grain whiskey. Just very, very prickly and spiky. Kind of like that. It smells like plastic. You know how really underaged grain whiskey smells like plastic? This is what it smells like. Like when you heat, like if you ever take unsafe, like something that's not meant to go in a microwave, that's made out of plastic, and you put it in the microwave and you heat that son of a bitch up for a minute, and then you take it out and you realize, oh fuck, there's chemicals in my food. That's what this smells like. This smells like, why is it not blind? I probably should do this blind, shouldn't I? I didn't have I mean, I could organize these. I could pour them and then mix them up. Yeah, we'll have to do that for the finals. We'll do that for the finals. For this one, we'll just do it as is. I think I can be objective. I don't like any of you well enough to actually swing this in your favor. Yeah, I gotta say the nose is not too off-putting right now. I do think it's kind of bland. It doesn't smell like much. It just smells like that, yeah, that really kind of plasticky, young grain whiskey thing. Like this could be like one of those really poorly, like one of those really young Irish whiskeys where they just buy like really cheap Bushmills and just put it in a bottle. I'm looking at you, Conor McGregor. That's what I'm coming at. Yes, a styrofoam cup in the microwave. That's what this smells like, a styrofoam cup in the microwave. It's good to taste, hey? Yeah. Yeah, that's just really, really young, spiky Irish or Scotch grain whiskey. That's what it tastes like. Just Kira Collins says she loves Bushmills. I like Bushmills too. I'm not talking about like most Bushmills products. I'm talking about there are certain people who buy Bushmills stock and then bottle it under their own label. And they get like the youngest Bushmills possible. So like 3 years old. And it's not that great. It's kind of bland and bad. I don't dislike Bushmills overall, but there's certain, we all know which one I'm talking about, right? We all know which brand I'm talking about. I don't have to say the name. Hey, Donald Rance, how you doing, my good dude? Speaking of you talk about Irish whiskey and Donald Rance just magically shows up. That's the way it works. All right, but yeah, this does not taste too bad, especially compared to the ones last week. This is just kind of bland. There's not a lot going on in it. It tastes like a blended whiskey. Like it tastes like one of those blended whiskeys, like one of those house brands from Total Wine. Like a blended whiskey that they buy the cheapest stuff from Scotland, and yeah, it's okay. It's not terrible. It is a proper amount. And if I had to give like a unit to how much properness is there, I would say it is 12 units of proper. I don't know what that could be referring to though. That's just an objective, an objective thing. All right. So Foodquake, I'm sorry. I got to say, not too bad. Not too bad by my standards. I bet you may hate this. I think this was okay. This was okay. All right. Let's get into Dreams of Kira. I know a lot of people have been excited for this one because the Shelf Turds made that video. Oh my God, yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out me and Bourbon Bites' streams from Halloween, where we did a series or 2 videos. We did 2 videos, back-to-back live streams of just really, really bottom shelf stuff, some of which was the Total Wine brands. And while you're there, give Bourbon Bites a subscribe, of course. Oh, I forgot to ask everyone what they're drinking tonight. Wouldn't that be hilarious if at some point Conor McGregor just hears about my shit talking and just sucker punches me? Oh my God. I wouldn't mind. I bet you I can make a lot of money off of that footage. I could deal with a concussion if I got a payday. All right, Dreams of Kira. Let's check out Dreams of Kira. Huh. All right. This is heading in a good direction. And by good, I mean bad. This is definitely heading in a bad direction. Donald Rance. Yeah, I am way too young. Connor usually likes to sucker punch ancient old pensioners, doesn't he? Oh, Nick P's on the Rossville. I like Rossville. I mean, MGP can't make bad stuff. You know, it's good stuff. Eli Cook. Hey, Eli, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Bardstone Discovery 3. I have not had the chance to try that. And I bet he bets I can take a punch as well as a 65-year-old Irishman. I don't know. I used to box. I've had a lot of concussions from boxing. It takes very little. My chin is shot. I've got a glass chin at this point. It takes very little to put me on the ground these days. Ooh, James Britcher is on doing Dalmor versus Abelauer. That's a fun one. I think I know which way I would go. I'd probably go Abelauer, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, this one smells sweet, but it also smells like rotten. Like actually like rotting leaves or rotting meat. I know, right? I know. Exactly. Irishmen have grown they've grown just like giant, brow ridges just to take the punches on at this point. Oh, 1792. I love 1792. Yeah, this smells weirdly meaty, like old rotten meat. Old rotten meat. All right, let's get a taste. Dang. Kira, I'm sorry, my man. I'm sorry, but that nose was foul. The taste doesn't live up to it. I'm really sorry. Yeah, that nose was really foul. That nose is it smells like a fart. It smells like a fart mix. Jason Busey. Right. There is a bounty for a clam chowder IPA on the line here, folks. Thank you, Jason. If you give some money, we get up to $250 by the end of the night. I'll drink that clam chowder IPA. If not, I'll roll it over into next week. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I think we're at 77 at this point. Mr. Britcher, tell me what you thought. Tell me if you got a number. Yeah, no, the smell is like a fart. The smell is like really sulfury and nasty in rotting meat. And the taste isn't good. The taste it's like a Hessian sack. A Hessian sack full of wet caramel. Like you just left it out in the rain. And it got all fucking weird and I'm sorry. The palate's okay. I gotta say, the palate is not that bad. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. How about the Tipsy Nipple? Let's try some Tipsy Nipple. It tastes like sack. It tastes like a Hessian sack. Fuck. What's the term? What's Hessian? There's a word in. What do Americans call Hessian? I don't. I'm American. I should really know this. I only know the fucking Irish term for it. I'm gonna look this up. What is it? Burlap. Burlap. That's what it's called. God damn it. Yes, it tastes like wet old burlap and caramel. In America, we say burlap. Yes, that's the one. That's what I'm thinking of. All right, let's try Tipsy Nipple. This is Brandon Knight's entry. Let's get into Tipsy Nipple. Patrick Fulmer makes a good point. You have to remember, I am pretty used to a lot of really bad stuff. You got to make something really shitty to impress me. All right, Tipsy Nipple. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, okay. Here we go. What is that? It smells like chemicals. That smells like it smells like freaking mineral spirits. Donald Rents, yes, the Hessians were a German mercenary unit. It's also a term for burlap. What is? Oh, I don't like this one. Oh yeah, it's got that really rotten apple taste. Super like rotting apple mineral spiritsy taste. Oh my God. Super rotten apple. Oh yeah, this one's getting the gag reflex going. This is a good one. I mean, and by good I mean a bad one. This is working. This is working. Whoo. That is super just like paint thinner, rotting fruit. Oh yeah, I gotta say the nose on this one is that's living up to it. That's living up to it. All right. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna like this one. I definitely thought I was gonna like this one because the first thing I got, I was like, it was like, oh shit, we got some super chats coming in. Mark Goins on, bringing it up to an even 100. Thank you, Mark Goins. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Sawyer fam, bringing it up to 115. Coming in spitting distance now. That's awesome. Clam Chowder says IPA's brewed blend with a Malort backer. If we make it to 250, I will do that. I promise I will do that. Oh my gosh. So this has the really vegetal element, like some rye whiskeys taste kind of like vegetal and herby, right? They got a greenery. They taste like eucalyptus maybe. Sometimes rye whiskey gets so overly rye that it gets like yard waste. It tastes like yard waste, like grass clippings. That's what I thought I was getting with here. And I was like, all right, I can handle yard waste. I can handle a little bit of grass clippings and some rotting leaves. That's not a big deal. That's no big deal. And then it hit me with this super funky, chemically Windex taste. It was like, all right, we've got your fucked up rotting leaves. Here comes the Windex. Here comes the fakey lemony stuff, like floor cleaner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one. It turns my stomach, man. Like, on the one hand, like I can tell, I think there's some rye in here. I think there's some rye in here or a really high rye bourbon. Because I'm getting kind of that figgy and vegetal stuff of a rye. And I kind of like that. But then there's also that super chemically fucky, fake mineral spirits and paint thinner taste. that just completely like, blah, blah. So yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Woo. Okay. All right. Let's go. This is what I'm excited for just because of the label. Let's see if the blend inside is as bad as the whiskey, or if the blend inside is as bad as the label is great. That's what I was trying to say. Hey, we got 48 in the chat right now. That's awesome. That's a really good number for us. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If it's not too much trouble, would you hit the like button? I would so appreciate it. All right. Nasty Van Stinkle. Let's see what's happening here. Oh no. DC, what the fuck did you send me? It smells like you poured dirt on a pop. Like, I don't know. Does dirt have a smell? I guess like mud. Wet mud. Did you pour it on a... Smells like wet mud poured on like a green apple Jolly Rancher or some kind of Pop-Tart. And there's also, there's a really weird barnyard funk in there too. But it's not like barnyard, it's like really bitter, like old coffee grounds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty foul. That's pretty foul. Oh, there's like layers of shittiness in this. There really is. Oh God, there's like, you know, when you talk about how a whiskey has layers and there's variety and so much different taste, you know, there's like so much different congeners in it, man. It's like that, except fucking, like, yeah, like, what is that? It's like just layers of shit. All right. Oh God! Oh no! Oh my God! No! Oh, that's terrible! Oh my God! That's terrible! Oh Jesus! Holy God! Oh my God, DC, that's terrible! Oh God in heaven! What the fuck, man? Oh, that beginning, the opening is like syrupy sweet. It's like, that's like, I swear to God, that was like, it tastes syrupy. There's something super sugary in that. Super sugary. And then, wow, that was awful. But the finish, the opening is super sugary. It tastes like something with a lot of added sugar. And then it gets into like this, I don't know how to describe it. It's like baby puke. It's like, but like really acidic puke, mixed with coffee grounds. Again, I'm getting like a coffee ground note, like a really bitter ass old coffee ground. Oh my God, that's awful. That is foul. Whew. Damn. All right. Hey, we got another $5. Stanley Wagner just doesn't smell like Sex Panther. Smells like someone took a shit on a pile of burning hair. Mark says we're at $120. $120. $120. That's good. It was sugary. It was weirdly sugary at the beginning. And then the finish was just super awful, bitter puke. I'm going to get another taste. Whew, my stomach hurts. Oh, God, my stomach really hurts. Oh, it smells so bad. I'm smelling the way it tasted now. I didn't really smell that before. Now I'm smelling the way it tasted, and it's worse. It's really weird. Yeah. Butyric acid. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. Oh, yeah, it smells like a baby's diaper filled with Indian food. Hey, Eric McDaniel, how you doing? Good to see you guys. All right. Woo, all right, here we go. Yeah. That finish is awful. What is this? What the fuck is it? Is this like Jim Beam vanilla mixed with Dickel Tabasco? Is that what the fuck this is? Oh, holy shit, we broke 50. Damn. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Is this fucking Dickel Tabasco mixed with goddamn Jim Beam apple? Because I'm fucking Christ. This is goddamn. All right. I need to take a second. Before we do our next one. I feel like I'm going to puke, you guys. I actually feel like I'm going to puke. I feel nauseous. Fuck. All right. Whew. All right, breathe. There we go. All right. I'm good. Got to bring in the good. All right. Here we go. Kind of ran so it tastes like most Canadian whiskey sent to the U.S. Yeah. 50% clippings from my groomer. Oh, that's gross. Sugar Kitty. All right, let's check out Tennessee Funk. So, yeah, I'm worried about this one. This is from Patrick Fulmer. Super cool dude. Lovely friend of the channel. Thank you so much, Patrick, for sending this in. Let's see what you managed to cook up. I think I saw someone ask me if I liked the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof in the chat. I think was it Mike Stitch? I think it was Mike Stitch. I love that stuff. We just did a video on that the other day, actually. Funny you should ask, because we just did some the other day. Loved it. Me and Erica really loved it. The single barrel proof. Really good stuff. In fact, at the price I bought it for, I argued it might be the best value in whiskey today. And even for, like, I got it for $20. Other places I think are going for like $35. Even at $35, that still might be one of the best values in whiskey today. So, yeah. All right, Patrick Fulmer. Let's see what we got. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Silver. That's awesome. Thank you for coming by, and thank you to Cheech for bringing you by. That's awesome. All right. Coming off of DC's, I get the I gotta give this a second, because DC's is. Oh, I should also say, when I said $20 and $35, that was for a pint. I should make that clear. For like $60 for a fifth, that's a great price too. Don't get me wrong. $60 for a pin, $60 for a fifth is a great price. I just happened to get it in a pint form for super cheap. So there you go. I am very excited for the return of Blue Spot, if we ever actually get it in Wisconsin, because we tend to wait way longer than everyone else to get shit, because that's just how it is. Hey, Whiskey Den. Everybody go subscribe to Pat over at Whiskey Den. He's great people. Yeah, I did see that you guys had Jack off. We did Jack in it. I think we should all be able to make these jokes from time to time. Or always. All right. Okay, Patrick, this isn't coming off too bad right away. It's a little rough. It is funky. I mean, it smells like hay. It smells like hay. But it doesn't smell too bad. It smells kind of like a Tennessee whiskey. Is there something I'm missing here? Yeah, that's not great. That's hot. That's really hot. There's a lot of alcohol in that. For 45% alcohol, that's hot. Oh, right. I got to remember, anyone who came in right now, for $130 more, I will make a clam chowder IPA on stream and drink it tonight. Tonight. You got 18 minutes to get that done, if that's something you want to see. So, like, what is that? 10 bucks, 13 people, $5 for 20 some odd people. If you want to see it, throw in a super chat. That money is going to be going towards buying, what is it? Garyana. I'm going to buy Westland Garyana 2019 with it. And I'll have that on stream, and I will share some with you guys, because that's what we do when we have good stuff to share. So that's what that money is going to be going towards. All right. Let's get back into this. This is really spicy. It tastes like pepper. This tastes like, yeah, really hardcore, like heavy pepper. What the fuck? I don't think it's too bad though. Like, it smells like chili pepper. It smells like chili pepper that was mixed with a really light whiskey. But this camera, I really love this camera. It just doesn't work for live streams. That's the fucking problem. And it's not the camera, it's the cam link. The cam link doesn't work. That's the fucking problem. And I don't know if anyone knows of a better cam link, like cam link product than cam link 4K, let me know, because I would love to be able to use our nice mirrorless camera, and the cam link keeps crapping out on us. So yeah. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't think it's as bad as the other stuff we've had tonight. So there you go. I'm sorry, Patrick. It's relatively drinkable. Eli Cook. In it to help you purchase an amazing whiskey. What you do with the camel soup is up to you. Thank you, my dude. That's very nice of you. And like I say, when we have our next stream and I have that bottle, what we do is we just give some away to whoever here is here at the end. We give 1 or 2 or 3 samples away to people. If you're here, I plan to do that with that bottle as well. So, yeah. Stanley, this is the Sony Alpha, what is it, 6400? I think that's what the numbers are. Yeah. Sony Alpha 6400, and I'm hooked up with the Camlink 4K. And for whatever reason, Camlink just does not like to work with StreamYard. Erica got it to work all yesterday, and every time I try to use it, it completely craps out on me. So I think it just hates me. All right. Let's go on to Sawyer's Shitty Swill. Let's see what's happening here. Oh no. God damn it. Oh, I can already smell it. I hate it. I don't like this one. I think there's some flavored whiskey in here. I think there's some vanilla flavored whiskey in here. I hate that. I hate that so much. Oh no, it smells like smells like old lady perfume. It smells like old lady perfume mixed with... God damn. Can we do soup again when we had herbal soup recipes? Yeah, sure. I'd be fine with that. Speaking of which, does someone have a count on what we're at? I lost count. I think we're at like 150, 150-ish. It smells like old lady perfume on a charcoal briquette. That's what it smells like. It smells like old lady perfume on a charcoal briquette. There's something peated in here, I'm thinking, or mesquite smoked. I don't know if it's necessarily peat, but it's definitely smoky. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this one. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's smoky, and I like smoke. And luckily, the smoke covers up some of that like nasty old lady perfume stink. It definitely makes me feel nauseous, but at least the smoke is covering up some of that really noxious, funky, sweet chemical smell. Yeah, it tastes like, I don't know. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. That one's the bad. But is it, okay. So I think Nasty Van Stinkle, definitely in the lead right now. Definitely in the lead. I'm thinking, let's see here. You know what? Food Quig, sorry, my dude. I can tell right away. Food Quig is eliminated just because this is bland. It's not great, but it's not physically excruciating to smell or taste. So let's see what Food Quig's blend was for this bottle. Because I lost his sheet, that's my fault. It was Stock and Barrel Single Malt from Ontario, Bareface Owaka Agave Spirit Whiskey. Oh, that's weird. Benchmark Bourbon, Proper 12. There it is. There it is. Proper 12 and Swear Jar Canadian Whiskey. You know, I would have imagined that would have made something much worse than this. This actually turned out to be not terrible. So there you go. Food Quig, I'm sorry. You are eliminated from the competition. You actually made a not awful whiskey. Your whiskey is not completely and utterly shite. So there you go. That's nice. All right. Let's think about these other guys real quick. You know what? I'm going to say it right now. I think this is hard to decide. This is really hard to decide. Okay. I think it's easy. I think it's going to be kind of easy to decide who isn't in the top two. Oh, all of the remaining made really, really shitty blends. I got to say, these are all pretty bad. It's hard to figure out which is it going to be. Unfortunately, I'm thinking yeah, Patrick, I'm sorry. Tennessee Funk does have a really weird, nasty vegetal pepper thing going on that I don't like. However, it doesn't quite there's not quite enough of it to take it into the next round. Sorry about that, my dude. But we're going to have to get rid of Tennessee Funk. Let's see what was in Tennessee Funk. It was 50% Clayton James Tennessee Bourbon. It says 90 proof, unchill filtered, maybe should have been. 30% George Dickel White Corn Whiskey at 91 proof. Tasted good at the distillery. Apparently it didn't when it got to him. And 20% was George Dickel number 12, 90 proof. Yeah, I'm sorry. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Wasn't quite bad enough to move on to the next round. Sorry, my dude. Sorry. All right, that leaves us with these 4. All right, I think I'm going to declare Nasty Van Stinkle. I think that's probably going to move on, no doubt. The question is, what is coming along with it? Oh, this is a hard choice, you guys. There's some stinkers here. You know what? Kira, I'm sorry. I'm thinking, if just based on the nose, Dreams of Kira is an awful, awful blend. No doubt. This is really, really bad. However, the taste is not as bad as the nose. And just for that reason, I think it's going to get eliminated. Yeah, the nose is so sulfury, farty, and the taste just doesn't live up to that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking, Kira, I'm gonna put you to the side. David got to move on. Unfortunately, you didn't. Let's see what was in yours. Oh, it's got a whole speech written about it. All right, let's see. This modern blend is rich in character and sure to challenge the belief that you enjoy drinking alcohol. Much like the original Dreams of Kira, this part 2 pour begins with a handsome helping of PBR whiskey. That's a good choice. With its predominant note of grapefruit-infused hot dog water. It is then blended with an absolutely ill-advised amount of early times Kentucky whiskey, no E in the spelling, good boy, in order to highlight the blend's strep throat mouthfeel. Finally, a needlessly large dumping of J&B blended scotch is added to remind you that one year when you had open cold sores on the coldest winter night. Best paired with pre-planned hospital stays. That's wonderful flavor text. That's fantastic flavor text. However, didn't save this. Didn't save the whiskey, unfortunately. Not today, anyway. All right, so now there are 3 left, and we got to decide between them. So, Nasty Van Stinkle's moving on. Who is in second place? Is it going to be Sawyer Shitty Swill or the Tipsy Nipple? Going by the nose, I'm leaning Sawyer Shitty Swill. Let's see about the taste, though. Yeah, there's that really rotten vegetal taste. I gotta believe that's a really strong rye, like 80 Laws rye or something. I don't know which one that is. It tastes like a really bad 80 Laws rye. I think 80 Laws is the only rye that I don't fucking hate. Oh, excuse me, I do hate. I don't hate every other rye. I do hate 80 Laws. Flip that around. Oh, wait, I grabbed the wrong one. I wanted this one. Oh, guys, you're making this hard on me. You're making this hard on me. Because they're both really bad. They're bad in different ways, though. One is bad and smoky, which I feel like covers up some of the badness, but also it's not very good. On the other hand, you've also got this one, which is super like funky, rye. All right, we got to do the test. Which one would I rather not drink ever again? Tipsy Nipple. Tipsy Nipple makes me feel sicker. They're both really awful. They're both really awful. However, Sawyer, yours just doesn't quite hit me in the gut quite as bad. It doesn't make me want to puke quite as bad. So that means Tipsy Nipple gets to move on. That's just how the rules are. All right, let's see what was in Sawyer's shitty blend. Swill. Blend of the following: Buffalo Trace White Dog, Hudson Manhattan Rye, Johnny Walker Red Label, and just a scotch of Ardbeg Wee Beastie. You know what? I think that Johnny Walker Red was really bad. The Hudson Manhattan Rye was not good either. I don't know if I could really taste the White Dog, because I might have gotten eaten up a little bit. But you know what? I think the only problem was that smoke actually helped it a little bit. The smoke kind of covered up some of the less palatable stuff. And so I think that little bit of smoke helped cover it up enough to make it a little bit more drinkable. But thank you, Mr. Sawyer, Ben Sawyer. You're awesome. Thank you so much for your entry. All right. You know what that means? That means, first of all, I got to pour all these together, as is Rock Cut tradition, and see how they taste as one big blend. We're coming to the end of the show. It looks like we did not reach our super chat goal. We did not get up there. So I'm not going to have to drink the chunky IPA tonight. However, people in the chat, what did we get to in super chats? Does anyone know? Anybody know what we got to? Because we will roll that over into next week. We'll roll that over into next week, and we'll see if we'll keep a running tally and see if I have to drink that next week. 135 is where we are. All right, so $115 next week. I'll drink the chunky IPA. But most importantly, we got our two that are coming out of this round and moving. I'm defiling the triple. You can't stop me. I got it because it's high alcohol. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Oh, Will Henderson came in right at the last minute, but good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So, who are our winners for the night? Second place? Well, they're both moving on, so they're both winners. But Tipsy Nipple, Swill Blend from Brandon Knight is moving on to the finals. And Nasty Van Stingle, Shitters Full, is also moving on to the finals. So that means our finalists are, from this round, the two I just mentioned, and from the previous round, Bourbon and a Baby's Dirty Diaper Blend, and Kira's Mageddon on My Nerves from the Shelf Turds. So those will be the four who move on. Chris Beaton, don't worry about it, dude. We'll be here next week. So be sure. So next week is not going to be the finals. Next week, Erica's back. We're going to have a regular stream, just doing our own stuff, the regular stuff. Be sure to come check us out. The bounty will stay up. This bounty right here for the chunky IPA. So if we raise $115 next week, I will drink the chunky IPA. All right. So boom. And then the week of Thanksgiving's obviously on a Thursday. We're going to be taking a break. So no stream on Thanksgiving Day because it's a holiday. We're going to go eat, right? So the finals of Swillmageddon will be the week after Thanksgiving, the Thursday of the week after Thanksgiving. That will be December 3rd. December 3rd will be our finals. Make sure to tune in for that. Same place, The Rock Up Review, same time, 8 p.m. Central. Don't you dare miss it, because we've got a bunch of really bad stuff going head-to-head, and we'll do that one blind. We'll do that one completely blind. So, yeah. And, of course, after this stream, Bourbon Bites is on. Clifton over at Bourbon Bites. So make sure you go over and say hi to him, hang out with him, spend some time over there. He's a great guy. Go subscribe. And before you leave tonight, subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button because you know it helps out the channel. Let's see how bad this is. Actually, not as bad as the individual ones, I gotta say. Although that ending makes me want to puke. Oh, I'm gonna have reflux tonight, guys. I'm gonna have really bad reflux. But make sure, until I see you again, to stay healthy, stay safe, and stay rotten.